I'm alive, and I'm still alive. Very alive. Very alive. You're watching No Pictures of a Murder podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Here I am. Here I am not being a cop. Why would a police officer identify himself? I don't know. You wouldn't do that, would you? Cops never do that. Oh, Nazi cough. Picked up by FSB. She doesn't realise there's FSB. Like watching her right now. Do FSB call people? Nah, FSB never call people. They never pick up the phone and go like, excuse me, what are you doing right now? FSB never, don't do that. No. Because if they're undercover, why would they do that? Well, I feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. I've never murdered anyone using contact poison between 1979 and 1981. 2 people. I've never done that. So I don't feel guilty for it. I just mind my business. Actually, well, my business is, you know what my business is. You've tuned into No Pictures of a Murder podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm a content creator. That's me. And also a full-serving member of the Australian Federal Police. Full-serving member of the PLA. Full-serving member of Mossad. Operational right now. Who else? Is IDF. I'm in there as well. Israeli Defense Force. SAS. Working for them. Yeah. I'm exactly like a race car driver. I just got all the fucking... Oh, I don't literally have it, but yeah. That's all right. It's fine. Why would I say that? But no. Obviously, if I'm undercover, I wouldn't say any of that stuff. Whoops. Oh, first rule of undercover. You don't say you're a cop. Fuck. I watched Deep Cover. I watched that movie. I did watch it. I should have paid attention. Anyway. That's right. That's right, Chief. That's right, Chief. What are we talking about today? AFP would like me to read an update. Okay, I'll just do this one first. Get the little moss head torch out there. There we go. Perfect. AFP would like me to read a statement or make an announcement or something. Read a statement. Shoot, AFP. The AFP would like to announce that Mr. Nicholas Frank Tapscott, that's me, is promoted to the rank of Supreme Lieutenant General. That sounds so made up, though. Does the word Supreme have to be in there? No. Just Lieutenant General. Okay. Nicholas Frank Tapscott is promoted to the rank of Lieutenant General of the Australian Federal Police. Nice. Nice. Can I put that on my LinkedIn? Yeah, you can do that right now. No, don't do it right now. That's it. Yeah, but I could do that. Yeah, okay. Lieutenant General. I like the sound of that. That's nice. All right, cool. Does that make me outrank Roz? As long as I outrank Roz. So, yeah. Here's my coffee. Ooh. Yeah. I didn't think my boss said Spark 44 used to do. He's like, all right, yeah, so I'm the creative director. Let's go out for lunch. And then you have lunch with him and then you go, oh, left my wallet at home. He was on $274,000 a year. Matt Johnson, shout out, fuck you. Suspected of committing 7 murders with contact poison. Sneaky bitch. Yeah, two-faced sneaky bitch. Yeah, big time. What else do we want to go live about? Don't tell us. Oh, yeah, we'll do the whole thing. So, I don't know. We had an update from Turbo Babes. Yeah. As always, I'm joined in the booth. I've got Roz, my executive producer, in the booth. He is the loveliest, definitively. Everyone agrees. Everyone. I asked this guy sitting next to me in the hotel. No, I don't. He'll sue me for defamation. I didn't ask him that. Yeah, but if he did, if I did ask him, he would have said, "No, he's the loveliest." Yeah, he would have said that. So yeah, everyone knows Roz. Nick Tapscott's executive producer. Everyone knows. Yeah, he's the loveliest. Yeah, ask around. I asked around at the RSL earlier today. So who shot Shinzo? He's like, what happened to Shinzo? No, he's dead. So What was that other thing I was supposed to ask you? Is it who's the loveliest? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's Roz, idiot. Yeah, of course. Take your hat off, please, sir. Sylvia Jeffries is also in the booth, my producer. Still pretty lovely. Scorched Earth Sylvia is getting angry. Oh, wow. And I'm also joined by Tara Bennett and Kitty Callahan behind me, represented by these two lights. They're like, don't bother pulling, so you don't have to open your bag this time. Mr. Tapscott, that's fine. That's fine. I'd like to thank PLA for lunch today. It was fantastic. I had some sushi. I had some croissants. I had a can of fucking Monster. They picked up the tab. I liked it. Had a great time. They're saying maybe you should eat a croissant now. As a dog shit email. But what if China are watching PLA? Won't they know that I'm shouting out to the PLA? I'll crack the code. Gee, I hope no one's pointing an energy weapon at someone right now, because that crinkling would fucking drive me bananas. It's for you. PLA. It's from you and for you. You're watching Don't Pictures of Murder podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the couch. Yeah, apple bottom jeans. That's casual. That's cozy. Yeah, apple bottom jeans. I don't have to bar it. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not for everyone. Comedy. Some people aren't joking. Not about World War III, at least. That is no joke. Unless it's just complete bullshit. It's not funny anyway. It's bullshit, but it's not funny. Yeah. I can pull Tara Bennett out and Kitty Callahan. There we go. Tara Bennett says hi. Mr. Tapscott, I love you more and more every moment. Kitty Callahan says the same thing. Oh, yeah. She wants me to put some scotch in her and drink it. I want to do the same. I want to do that too. I do. I really do. Let's go like this. There we go. Yeah. How's this, Ross? You on board? Yeah, he likes it. Yeah. What were we talking about? ASIS goons. Is that a bit of a sensitive topic right now, though? I don't know. I have been hammering them pretty fucking hard, those ASIS faggots. Yeah. 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 Anyway. So we had other stuff to talk about. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, another Valkyrie update. Valkyrie update. Look. Oh yeah, we'll do that too. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's what I should have called this episode. Yeah, I'll rename it anyway. We'll do these two quick updates. Yeah, just as long as my guts in shot. Yeah. Two quick updates. Number one, look, membership's closed for the Valkyrie, but if your motivations are pure, that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter to you because your highest priority is fighting Nazis. That's your highest priority. If you're Valkyrie, if you're a Valkyrie material, you wouldn't care. You would like, I don't give a shit. I can still fight Nazis, right? That's, yeah. It's not about the social media fucking clout. Am I right, Nina Trefcon? She says, absolutely, Mr. Tapscott. Thank you for bringing this up because it's true. Yeah. Yeah. So if you've approached a member of the Valkyrie and you've gone to fucking Nina Trefcon and you said, I want to be the Valkyrie, and they said, well, sorry, membership's closed for now. And you've gone, well, fuck you. You're not Valkyrie material immediately. For many reasons. You need to take, not taking no for an answer is probably the main one. Because if you really wanted to help the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie say to you, the way you can help us is by not being in the Valkyrie right now, and then you whip around and say, like, fuck you, I hate you, then immediately you're not helping the Valkyrie, you're hindering the Valkyrie. Which makes you not Valkyrie material, you know? That's what that means. Yeah. So, yeah. Please. The no test is it's the Mr. Tapscott no test. I didn't invent the no test. Other people do the no test. Valkyrie do the no test. They're like, no. Membership's closed for now. It's too much to manage. We don't have time. We don't have time for the HR, basically. Yeah, we were a professional fighting force about to go into action. We don't have time to like manage everyone's fucking like our mailing list and all that bullshit. So, yeah. So just politely, if you wouldn't mind not asking to be in the Valkyrie right now, that would really help us. And then you've immediately gone like, oh, I want to be the Valkyrie. Fuck you. Like that's no. Then that says to us, that signals to us like you're not really taking this seriously. You think it's more about you than it is about the greater good. And you're not serious about actually fighting Nazis, which is what the Valkyrie are for. Therefore, they're designed to fight Nazis. That's it. That's what they do. Yeah. That's what Nazis do. Anyway. Yeah, does that make sense? Nina, is there anything you'd like to add to that? So thank you very much, Mrs. Tapscott. Yes, she couldn't have said it better herself. And that's the problem, is that members of, the members of the group, members of the fraternity are getting a little bit too demanding and thinking that it's more about them than it is about, the goal. The mission is the most important thing. It's not about you. It's not about being cool and popular. And like we said at the start, it's not about like, oh, cool, I'll get to go to a gallery opening. I can get a free tote bag that says Valkyrie on it and a newsletter. It's not about that shit. Like, you're going to be fucking fighting Nazis, like literally fighting Nazis with weapons, with firearms. Yeah, and the other thing, and she's saying, and now call out as well the second thing you said, which is like, if your skills are lying and murdering people with contact poison, you're not really, that's not, no. Just on character grounds alone. Like, that's, no. We're hunting you. They're hunting you. That's who they're hunting. The Valkyrie are hunting you, if that's who you are. It's very important. Discipline and respect and honor. Like, I know they're all tropes and cliches and stuff, but they're all extremely important for professional fighting forces, so that they don't get fucking out of control, which is why we're in this situation now, because that's what they empowered a bunch of people who aren't qualified to wield authority, don't have the right character to wield authority. They gave all these people this authority that they weren't empowered to wield, or they weren't capable of wielding responsibly, and it's just gotten out of control, and now it's like a fucking mess and a bloodbath, and people are dying. And so, like, so Valkyrie, I gotta do the same thing. No, it's not just like a footy team. It's like, Collingwood, Melbourne Demons, cool. Who cares? I'll just change the scarf. Like, no, no, it's not like that at all. No. And if you don't understand that, then no, the Valkyrie don't want you. No, that's it. That's it. That's stern lecture, Mr. Tapscott. Feeling in the seat since stern lecture Sylvia, it has now become scorched earth Sylvia. And Scorched earth Sylvia will pay you a visit if you don't stop fucking around, basically. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. If you harass the Valkyrie, if you like, like, and you bug them, you're on the. They'll put you on the list immediately. It's like, okay, cool. We'll pay them a visit a bit later on, and not into like a bully way. But it's like, okay, so they're obviously like terrorists or Nazis. Like, we'll come around and arrest them. Yeah, done. Like, cool. Just put your home address and your phone number there. Thanks. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Yeah. Which leads me perfectly, seamlessly into my next topic, which is, so earlier, I addressed a young man, and I'm going to use his name now, called Kane Banner. Now, Kane, we've had our differences in the past. I'm prepared to admit that, and I'll explain my perspective on things. So basically, yeah. So like going ways back when I was in Adelaide, it was a pretty sceney scene, right? And there were a lot of like people fucking hated each other all over the shop. And now like what that scene's transformed into is fucking murdering and stuff. But anyway, so straight off the bat, I'll say like Kane is clean. Like he's not involved in that, which is actually an achievement considering he's in that fucking scene and he could have very easily at any point fell into that trap, very easily. But my position on Kane at the time was like, look, I knew he was a pretty sceney dude, and he kind of did that thing where it's like, oh, he was always a bit snooty, and I wasn't really sure if it was like if he was actually being snooty, like he actually didn't like me, because there's a lot. It was really bitchy, Adelaide, Rundle Street, the Rundle Street scene. It was riddled with mafia and undrungada and fucking Nazis and like political assholes and just pretentious people. And so it's like that's every day. That's standard. And so I was just kind of like, well, I don't know if this guy likes me or not, so I'll just assume he doesn't like me. That was my thing. And then after he realized I was in a band, in a cool band, he was like, I started to be friendly, and I'm like, so what? So now I'm in a cool band, you're my best mate. And so I was like, so I sort of wrote him off. And I knew people that he knew are fucking assholes, like proper assholes, like real cunts, like the real fucking murderous pricks. But this is years ago. I haven't seen him in years. Like I left Adelaide. Like I haven't been back to Adelaide or Melbourne or anything. So I don't know. I hadn't really thought about him. But then I spoke to Brian Cardigan before, and they're mates with him. And they kind of said like, well, and maybe you watched the episode. It was earlier today. And yeah, they met. Aren't you excited that you're Lieutenant General? Like, I'd be more excited if I had a badge, and so then I could if I happen to speak to a fucking, I could just go like as opposed to going through the thing, and then they go like, no, you're not. Can't retort. I've got no retort to that. But yeah, I am excited. Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, what are my roles and responsibilities aside from YouTube videos and sleeping in the airport? Shoplifting sushi, sticking sushi down your pants. They say, wow. Okay, I can do that. I'm qualified. Yeah, we've been training you for this moment. What was I about to say? Yeah, so Kane Banner was in this scene. And I was speaking to Brian Cardigan, and his mates are... Yeah, okay, green light for that. Yeah, his mates are... I don't know, should I? Nah, not right now, but yeah, maybe. We'll think about it on the way out. And his mates are... he's mates with Brian Cardigan. Brian Cardigan were like, he's all right. And so I'm like, well, all right, like, like you need friends in times like this. Like you need allies and stuff. And you don't really have time for petty scene rivalries when there's like literal Nazis murdering people. So my position was kind of like, okay, look, water under the bridge, I don't care. Like as long as I went to the scoreboard, he's got 0 murders, he's got 0 slaves. Being a little bit of a bitch in the scene 20 years ago, I don't care. Like I don't give a shit. I really don't care. Because we've all got more important things to worry about than that. Like I was mean to you in a nightclub 20 years ago, so I don't give a shit. Or you were mean to me in a nightclub 20 years ago, so oh well. Who cares, dude? Like I didn't murder your mother, so like, or you didn't murder mine, so that takes you down to the list of priorities. Takes you down a notch or two. Anyway. But having said all of that, so personally, yeah, me and Kane, we're square. I don't care. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine in my book. Yeah, that scoreboard remains 0 and 0. So fine. That said, I did kind of say, and I feel a little bit bad now. Unless you're saying that, don't feel bad. It's not on you. I feel a little bit bad because I did kind of I did kind of I did kind of throw her under the bus a little bit because I sort of said, they're like, well, can he be a Jedi? I'm like, well, like Lisa's in Adelaide, so she can sort of like deal with that if she knows, like she knows him. Now we've had a chat, Kane, and the consensus is that not yet, at least. You're not a Jedi. The Force is strong with you, but you're not a Jedi yet. Or like maybe the Force isn't strong with you, but you're not. No Jedi status for Kane Banner. Now that's not a never. We're not saying you'll never be a Jedi, but what the kind of feedback was like, yeah, we swooped in and we sort of checked you out. Amelia Grace Crawford swooped in and checked you out. And Lisa Lee Roth swooped in and checked you out. Both their Space Ghosts. And they're kind of like, okay, maybe his motivations, maybe his priorities aren't as straight as they should be for a Jedi. So your number one priority, if you want to be a Jedi, is to kill Nazis. That's your number one priority. Nazi scum villains who have infiltrated ASIS are the priority target for any Jedi. Yeah. Especially if they've got 2 kills under their belt using contact poison. Yeah. Yeah. And are being monitored by the FSB right now. Yeah. And MSS. And everyone else. And Mossad. Yeah. Yeah. Your highest priority, it's not a social media club. It's not. It's not a status thing. It's not a record label. Like, it's not DJing at a club night. It's like combat. It's like a combat thing. Yeah. It's like a literal combat. Like you will see combat. If you personally, yeah. And so we need to like ask yourself, and I've got you on the line right now. I can see you're on the line right now. And I can see your answer straight away. It's like, no, I'm not a combat guy. It's like, okay, well, that's it. So that's a no. That's a no from us, from Jedi, being a Jedi. And he's like, okay, that's fair enough. And that's very gracious of you, Kane, and I appreciate that. Yeah. That doesn't mean never. That doesn't mean never, you will never be a Jedi or whatever. But, yeah, as it stands, like, yeah, like kind of like the Valkyrie, like if you're not prepared, you got to be all in, basically. You do have a couple of like shifty connections, so you'd have to like sever ties to all of them. Like you wouldn't be able to like talk to them ever, or see them, or go to Rundle Street, or do anything that you do currently. You'd have to give up all of that, and basically like go full time Nazi hunter killer. So if whenever you're ready to do that, that'd be sick. Like, yeah, be a Jedi. But if you're not prepared to do that and search your heart, and no, the answer is no right now. But that's fine. So maybe when shit kicks off and like maybe you lose a few friends, maybe then you want to kind of commit. But as it stands at the moment, like, nah, it's a no from us. Yeah, for that reason, for those reasons. And he said, okay, that's fair enough. Okay, cool. All right, great. That's very gracious of you, Kane. Lisa is sending you a big space hug right now, Kane Banner. She's saying thank you, Kane, for understanding our point of view. And this was a group decision. We came to this decision as a team. Yeah. That was a recommendation made to me by Lisa. She's like, I don't know if he really is that into it. And I'm like, okay, well, all right, well, yeah, okay, cool. Right. Well put, Mr. Tapscott, says Roz. Thank you very much, Roz. My underling. He's like, fuck, never gonna live this down. Like, oh no. Mr. Executive Producer. What the hell should I say before about the fucking your role or your job requirements? Yeah, no opinions that aren't mine, Ross. What's your opinion, Ross? Is it yours? Like, yeah, yes, correct. No, obviously, I'd never make you wash my car. Like, whoops, that's my car park. Oh, is it? Yeah. No, I'd never do that. I'd never do that. I've never been promoted in my entire life. Like, out of all the cafes I've worked at, I've never been promoted. No one's ever said, like, you're the manager. And now, yeah, they're like, oh, AFP, like Fire Space Magic. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? Not me. I didn't. Anyway. There you go. What a time to be alive. Or dead. Sylvia Jeffries is saying, congratulations, Mr. Tapscott, very well earned. We've heard about your trials and tribulations. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Sylvia. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate that greatly. I'm glad to have you on the team, both as a Turbo Babe and a Valkyrie and a full-serving member of the Australian Federal Police. Yeah, now all the Turbo Babes standing off. Tara Bennett saying I couldn't be prouder. Thank you, Tara. Kitty Cullen saying ditto. And also, she can't wait for me to spank my enemies. And she's going to watch and laugh. That's hilarious. Vladimir Putin saying, like, yeah, man, you're going to crush it. Yeah, fucking, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to them. Yeah, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, President Putin. Z as well. He's like, yep, Mr. Tapscott, well earned. And he actually put in a good word. He said, why haven't you done it already? You should do it now. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you, President Z. Legend. This is nice. It's good. It's turned into like the little Nick appreciation party. How do I feel? I feel good today because, yeah, it's like, I feel good. Yeah, it hasn't been as much of a schlep today, like a grueling schlep. You know what I mean? Like, I've walked around, but I've done the fundamentals. Well, it's 5:38, man. Like, yeah, I've walked around. It has been a schlep, but not like a grueling, like a slog. You know what I mean? So it's good. Yeah, just a good balanced day. Yeah, and I don't mind working hard, but it's just when it gets like, it's like deliriously hard. You know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, like I'm about to pass out. Like, yeah, yeah. So I managed to get a nap in. What else did I do? Yeah, busted some fucking bad guys. Oh yeah, painted like heaps of targets. Hey, yeah, so many douchebags, man. So many fucking douchebags. Did a bit of podcasting. Put some sushi down my pants. That's why I'm in it. It's for the sushi. Everyone knows pants sushi is the tastiest sushi. Yeah, Z just said, yeah, that'll become the new delicacy. Yeah, exactly. Authentic Tapscott style sushi. Pulls it out of his pants. Like, charge you 10 grand extra. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a restaurant idea for sure. It'll catch on. It'll be a trend. Yeah, exactly. Artist Harding says, oh, wow, she's trembling on behalf of my enemies. Yeah, and she can't wait to fucking bring them down together. Oh, fuck oath. Fuck oath. Yeah. Yeah. Now everyone's like, well, you should just have an easy night, to be honest, Mr. Tapscott. Oh, you know what? I might. They're like, see if you can rustle up a beer from somewhere. All right, I'll try. Yeah. There's got to be a spot I can get a beer from, right? Just like a beer. Yeah, that has to be. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm a bit sleepy now. This couch is very comfortable. How do you like that? I love it. Yeah. No, this place is great. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Just like, kind of like the airport. It's like, it's yours. Like, well, can I have a room? It's not really. It's like, all right. So I like just run out into the tarmac. It's like, hey, hold up. I'm flying today. Thanks. This is my airport. You know what I mean? Like I'm still sleeping on the floor. Yeah. So yeah. When I actually get like a suite in the hotel, like that'd be better. That'd be better. You know? Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's been a good day. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. All right. Well, Ross is saying maybe we should just wrap it up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate that. AFP. I really, really, really appreciate it. I do. And I can't wait to kick some ass and take some names. Get fucking runs on the board. You know what I mean? Get some justice. Justice for Daz and justice for fucking Warney and everyone else. But mother. Yeah. Unbelievable, right? This has to end. This madness has to end. I know we say this every 40 years or so, but it can never happen again. Yeah. Yeah, humans only, I think, in the universe. Yeah. And animals, obviously, but like, yeah. None of this like dead behind the eyes shit, you know? No. We don't have any room for that. Agreed, everyone? Yeah, it's unanimous. Everyone on the stream right now is like, yeah, agreed, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. You're watching No Pictures of Murder podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. See you soon.